The Harmattan wind came early that year. It carried dust into people's homes and made the nights cold, even in Lagos. From the balcony of the small flat in Surale, Amora Okeke watched the city lights flicker like tired stars. The generator hums below mixed with distant traffic horns. Lagos never slept. It only pretended to rest. Amora was 32. She was kind in the way that made people mistake her for weak. She smiled easily. She trusted deeply. And she loved with her whole heart. She had married Colonel Adeyemi 3 years earlier. When she met Colonel, he was charming. Soft-spoken. He laughed with his eyes. He said all the right things. He told her she was God-sent. He said she made his life complete. She believed him. In the first year of marriage, things were good. Not perfect, but good. Colonel ran a small logistics business. Amora worked as a medical laboratory assistant in a private clinic. Money was not plenty, but love filled the gaps. Then Colonel fell sick. At first, it was small things. Tiredness. Headaches. Swollen feet. He brushed it off, saying it was stress. But one day, he collapsed at work. The hospital visits began. Tests were done. More tests followed. Doctors spoke in careful tones. Big words were used. Then one day, a doctor sat them down and said softly, "His kidneys are failing." The words landed like stones. Amora felt her chest tighten. Colonel stared at the wall, silent. From that day, their lives changed. Devotion. Dialysis became their routine. 3 times a week, they traveled across the city to the teaching hospital. Amora learned how to hold Colonel's hand when the pain came. She learned how to smile even when fear sat in her stomach like a heavy weight. She prayed. She fasted. She cried in the bathroom so Colonel would not see. Colonel's family visited sometimes. His mother came with prayers and advice. His sisters whispered among themselves. His cousins asked questions that felt like knives. How much will all this cost? Is there hope? Who will help? One day, the doctor spoke clearly. A transplant is the best option. He will need a kidney donor. Silence filled the room. Colonel looked at Amora. Amora did not think. She did not calculate. She did not pause. "I will do it," she said. Everyone turned to her. "I will donate my kidney." Colonel's eyes filled with tears. He held her hand tightly. "You are my angel," he whispered. Amora smiled. Love does not count cost. Shadows. As the transplant plans moved forward, something changed. Colonel became distant. At first, Amora thought it was fear. Or pain. Or depression. She tried harder. Cooked his favorite meals. Spoke gently. Reassured him again and again. But she noticed things. Late-night phone calls that stopped when she entered the room. Long silences. A coldness in his touch. One evening, she overheard him speaking in hushed tones on the balcony. "I just need everything to go smoothly," he said. "No mistakes." Amora told herself not to be suspicious. Marriage required trust. Still, her heart felt uneasy. The hospital corridor. The hospital smelled of antiseptic and old paint. Amora sat alone on a metal bench, her hands folded. Nurses passed by. Doctors spoke in low voices. The ward felt far away. The surgery was scheduled for the next morning. Earlier that day, Colonel had been taken for final checks. Amora was asked to wait. As she sat there, she noticed a man walking quickly toward the surgical wing. He wore expensive clothes and dark glasses. He looked out of place. He stopped briefly near a door that was not fully closed. Voices came out. Colonel's voice was unmistakable. "Lo. Urgent. Amora did not mean to listen. But she heard her name. After she donates the kidney, Connor said. There was a pause. Another voice replied, shocked and firm. That is not how medicine works. Connor lowered his voice further. Just make sure she does not wake up. Say there was a complication. I will take care of you. Amora felt the bench disappear beneath her. Her ears rang. Her body turned cold. She stood up slowly, every sound around her fading. Her heart beat loudly, painfully. This could not be real. The door opened. Connor stepped out. He froze when he saw her. Their eyes met. In that moment, Amora knew. Truth without words. Connor did not speak. Neither did Amora. They stared at each other, surrounded by hospital walls that suddenly felt like prison bars. Amora turned and walked away. She did not cry. Not yet. She went straight to the transplant coordinator's office. Her voice was calm, but her hands shook. I need to withdraw my consent, she said. The coordinator looked surprised. Is something wrong? Yes, Amara replied. Everything is wrong. Procedures were halted. Forms were signed. Doctors asked questions. Amara gave careful answers. By the time Connor reached the office, it was too late. He shouted. He begged. He accused. Amora listened quietly. Then she said one sentence. I heard you. Connor fell silent. Aftermath. Connor was transferred to another ward. The hospital reported the incident. Investigations began quietly. The doctor involved was suspended pending review. Nothing was shouted from rooftops, but truth moved like fire under dry grass. Amora went home alone. For days, she could not sleep. When she closed her eyes, she saw the hospital lights. She heard Connor's voice. She mourned. Not just the marriage, but the woman she used to be, the one who believed love could never turn dark. Friends came. Family surrounded her. Her mother held her and said, You survived. Amora nodded. Yes. She had. Consequences. Connor's health declined. Dialysis continued. The transplant was postponed indefinitely. Amora filed for separation. People talked. Some said she was heartless. Others said she was brave. Most did not know the full story. She did not explain. She focused on healing. She returned to work. She volunteered with an organ donation awareness group, not to promote blind sacrifice, but informed choice. She spoke to women. Love should not cost you your life, she told them. New light. 2 years later, Amora stood by the beach in Bedigri, watching the waves roll in and out. The same ocean. A different woman. She had learned that kindness must walk with wisdom. That love must include safety. That silence can be broken. Her phone buzzed. A message from a friend. Are you happy? Amora smiled. Yes, she typed back. The waves answered for her. This story is a work of fiction inspired by real-life themes. It promotes awareness, consent, and self-preservation, and does not encourage harm or illegal acts.
Some stories are painful to tell, but necessary to hear. If this story touched you, like, share, and subscribe. Because here, at the Talking Baobab, when the night listens, no voice is forgotten.